Hello friends, welcome to Oliveboard. I hope I am audible to you all. Shall I start the class? I hope I am audible to you all. Shall I start? Okay, let us start with the class. So we'll be discussing three topics. All the three topics are very detailed. Before moving ahead, 2-3 queries which I regularly get from you guys is notes बनाने हैं कि नहीं बनाने? देखो notes तो मैं बना ही रही हूँ आपके लिए, आपको क्यों बनाने हैं? आप अगर न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ रहे हैं, if you are reading the newspapers, please read a newspaper to form a perspective. I want you to form a perspective when you are reading a newspaper. इसलिए only start reading one newspaper daily. If you cannot read the whole newspaper, at least pick some topics, 1 or 2 pages. Start from 1 or 2 pages so that you can actually get to know, you get to familiarize with the newspaper. Other than that, notes नहीं बनाने हैं. Notes मैं दूंगी ना, मैं दे रही हूँ, regular PDF दे रही हूँ. I'll also try to compile those PDFs for you so that you can refer to them easily, ताकि आपको बार बार PDF खोल के ना देखना पड़े. So for that, I'll be giving you the compilation. I hope I am clear to you all. For daily PDFs, I give my daily PDFs on Oliveboard Telegram channel. Other than that, if you want to contact me, you can contact me over here. These are the 2 options which you have to contact me. Now, let us start with the class. The first topic which was there recently in news was about your hydrogen bus. So let us start with the class with the hydrogen mission. Which of the following statement with respect to hydrogen mission is incorrect? So these are the 5 statements before you. Now please tell me which of the following statement is incorrect. इसमें से कौन सी statement incorrect है, गलत है? The mission was launched in 2021. Is the statement correct? The other statement says Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is the nodal ministry. The scheme aims to cumulatively reduce fossil fuel import over rupees 1 lakh crore, and the objective is to develop green hydrogen production capacity of at least 50 million metric ton. This MMT is million metric ton per annum, or none of the above statement is incorrect. All of them are correct. Now please try to answer the question. If you are not aware about the scheme, I must tell you one thing. This is a very important scheme. So why was this scheme in news? Actually directly to nahi thi news mein, but the news was that India's first green hydrogen run bus is now there on the roads. So this was actually done by your Indian Oil Corporation. Important fact. One marker question can be asked from here itself. What are these green hydrogen powered buses? Actually they are your eco-friendly transport options to reduce the carbon or your greenhouse gas emissions. Very simple. Next thing, what is green hydrogen? Already told. They are eco-friendly energy source. Specifically if I talk about green hydrogen, then there are many types of hydrogen, like your grey hydrogen. Grey hydrogen कब बनता है? How is this formed? It is actually formed when natural gas is being used to produce hydrogen. When natural gas is used to produce hydrogen, it actually releases carbon dioxide. Therefore, when hydrogen is produced via natural gas, we say that hydrogen is grey hydrogen. Another, blue hydrogen is the hydrogen which is actually produced by your natural gas, but the carbon dioxide which is released is now captured or it is stored underground in your water bodies. So this type of hydrogen, when produced, is known as blue hydrogen. Now, what is your green hydrogen? If I tell you about green hydrogen is basically developed from water as well as your green electricity. Here I would say they have done it via water, and when hydrogen is produced by water, the hydrogen release is accompanied by oxygen release. Very beautiful concept, right? Oxygen किसी भी environment में बढ़ेगी, it will be helpful for the environment, for we human beings. So therefore, this hydrogen is known as green hydrogen, and we are focusing on this hydrogen only. Now, let us get back to the topic. I hope I have made this clear that this very green hydrogen bus is using water and then producing hydrogen as a fuel as well as oxygen as the substitute or the byproduct. This as a byproduct is very beneficial, it's very useful. Next thing, this type of energy, this fuel, it boosts 3 times the energy density of conventional fuels. So मतलब conventional fuel से it is 3 times better. That means better energy efficiency. I hope I am clear with this. So this is a very good fuel if it can be used to run further buses, or you can say our vehicles. Now, the main point, the scheme, National Green Hydrogen Mission. When was this scheme launched? It was launched in the year 2021, important. Which is the ministry involved? It is your Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. What is the aim? Aim is simple, to create, to produce, to utilize and also to export the green hydrogen. Here I would like to add that every chain of production is incorporated in this mission. Right from the creation state up till to export stage, everything will be kept under check under this mission. There are two sub-schemes under the mission. What are those sub-schemes? The first one is Strategic Interventions for Green Hydrogen Transition Program, which is your SITE. Another one is Green Hydrogen Hubs. So under your SITE initiative, which is Strategic Interventions for Green Hydrogen Transition Program, it is actually to fund the domestic manufacturing of electrolyzers and to produce green hydrogen. So actually this is aiming at indigenous production of your green hydrogen related machines or products. Next thing, your green hydrogen hubs. What are the green hydrogen hubs? These are actually the states and the regions which are capable of supporting large production of hydrogen. Very simple, very easy, important. What was the Union Cabinet thing? It was that it is expected to deliver this mission by 2030. So, iska duration kya hoga? It will work up till 2030. Next thing, at least 5 million metric ton of greenhouse gas will be produced annually. First thing. Secondly, 60 to 100 gigawatt electrolyzer capacity will be developed under the mission. Next thing, 125 gigawatt renewable energy capacity for green hydrogen generation and association of transmission network. Another thing which is important, please keep a note of this. Okay, then Dinesh, I'll try to speak in Hindi as well. So what total outlay kitna hai? The total outlay is 19,744 crores, important. It will help, कितना सेव करने में हेल्प करेगा? एक्चुअली अभी रिसेंट में हम देखते हैं हमारा फॉसिल फ्यूल्स, व्हाट वी आर एक्चुअली स्पेंडिंग इन फॉसिल फ्यूल जनरेशन या फिर इंपोर्ट कितने का कर रहे हैं, 1 लाख करोड़ का वी आर इंपोर्टिंग. तो इसको रिड्यूस करने के लिए वी विल एक्चुअली, दिस मिशन विल एक्चुअली हेल्प इन रिड्यूसिंग 1 लाख करोड़ ऑफ योर फॉसिल फ्यूल इंपोर्ट बिल. नेक्स्ट थिंग, कितना कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एमिशन को अवॉइड करेंगे, कितना कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एमिशन को रिड्यूस करेंगे, दैट इज 50 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कितना कम करना है, 50 मिलियन मेट्रिक टन. नेक्स्ट थिंग, कितनी जॉब्स क्रिएट होंगी, ऑब्वियसली कोई नया सेटअप लगाएंगे, जॉब्स तो क्रिएट होगी, एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट होगी, कितनी, 6 लाख जॉब्स. इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना होगा, रुपीज 8 लाख करोड़. अ बिग इन्वेस्टमेंट, अ बिग स्कीम. ये सारा डेटा याद कर लेना, नाबार्ड के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट. बार बार पढ़ोगे तो वैसे भी याद हो जाएगा. फाइनेंशियल आउटले, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस. There was a site program which says domestic manufacturing, already covered. So उसके लिए कितना allotted है? It is yours rupees 17,490 crores. Pilot project के लिए 1,400 were given, and R&D के लिए 400 crores, and mission components के लिए other 388 crore. This is the bifurcation of the total outlay. I hope it's clear. Yes, definitely RBI के लिए भी important है. Green hydrogen mission, it is very much in news every other day. Government, especially your MNRE, publishes some or the other report about your hydrogen mission. Important. What are the benefits? Benefits though we have already seen. It will give us export opportunities, obviously. Next thing is decarbonization of various sectors. Very important. Decarbonization of various sectors, because various sectors uses fossil fuels. So in fuels को this hydrogen fuel can replace, and it is a very good alternative. It will help in reducing the import of fossil fuels. Yes, import bill will get reduced. Import bill कम होगा. Development of indigenous manufacturing capacities. Yes, very much. Because indigenous manufacturing capacity को जब हम develop करेंगे, it will give a boost to employment opportunities. Lastly, जो यहाँ पे it has been there, that technology will be developed in India only, which is a very good thing. Next thing. Now, if you could please tell me the answer, इसमें से कौन सी statement correct है? Since I have discussed the scheme in very good detail, now please try to solve the question. Was the mission launched in 2021? Is the statement correct? Yes, the statement is correct. Next thing, The ministry, the nodal ministry is your Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Yes, this is also right. Next thing, the scheme aims to cumulatively reduce fossil fuel imports over rupees 1 lakh crore. Very much correct. The objective is to develop green hydrogen production capacity of at least 5 million metric ton. It is 5, not 50. 50 क्या था? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एमिशंस को कम करना, उसका डेटा था 50. आई होप आई एम क्लियर विद दिस. इसके लिए कुछ स्पेसिफिक स्कीम्स है ना, जैसे ये फ्लैगशिप स्कीम है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्कीम. इनके लिए ना ये छोटा छोटा डेटा भी यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. लेट मी बी वेरी क्लियर. नाउ When was the list of pathogens published? एक पैथोजन की प्रायोरिटी लिस्ट थी, प्रायोरिटी पैथोजन लिस्ट थी, प्रायोरिटी पैथोजन लिस्ट which was published by WHO. When was this published? अभी बहुत सारों को ऐसा लगेगा कि मे बी कोविड-19 के बाद में ये पब्लिश हुई थी, बट नहीं, ये कोविड-19 से पहले पब्लिश हुई थी. दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ द रिपोर्ट. मतलब WHO को शायद पहले से ही पता था, लिस्ट तो वो पहले जनरेट करना शुरू कर दिया था, उसके बाद उसने ये लिस्ट में कोविड-19, इबोला और ये सब बाद में ऐड किए थे. सो दिस लिस्ट वॉज पब्लिश्ड इन 2017. तो तब से वो इबोला और ये सब कुछ ऐड करने लगा था. 2019-2020 में इट एडेड कोविड-19. अभी रिसेंटली इट हैज एडेड योर डिजीज एक्स, एंड बिलीव मी, फ्रॉम नवंबर और सितंबर ऑफ 2022 every month there is a report in the newspaper about disease X. Now what is disease X? ये X तो ट्विटर नहीं है, ये डिजीज है X, जिसका अभी हमें पता नहीं है. वी डोंट नो अबाउट दिस डिजीज. सो दिस इज अ पोटेंशियल ग्लोबल पैंडेमिक. इट इज सेड दैट मे भी ऐसा हो सकता है, पोटेंशियल है. वेरियस गवर्नमेंट और इंटरगवर्नमेंटल सोर्सेज, जैसे कि एक यूके की वैक्सीन टास्क फोर्स है, विच हैव रेज कंसर्न दैट देयर कैन बी अनदर डेडली वायरस. इट कैन बी अ वायरस, इट कैन बी अ प्रोटोजोआ, हमें नहीं पता. that can actually affect the population. So that is disease X. So WHO has raised an alarm. इस अलार्म से क्या फायदा होगा? जो कंट्रीज हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट्स हैं, वो पहले से सतर्क रहेंगी इन वल्नरेबिलिटीज को. जैसे कोविड-19 में अचानक से वी वर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, तो प्रिपेयर्डनेस के लिए तैयार रहेंगी. गवर्नमेंट विल बी मोर विजिलेंट. डिजीज X इज नॉट अ न्यू डिजीज, इट इज अ पोटेंशियल डिजीज. आ सकती है. WHO said in 2018 that disease X is also there because it can come, and WHO added it in the priority list of the list for R&D purposes. तो मतलब अगर government vigilant लेंगी, only then government will go for research and development. Next thing. So the correct option is option number A, which is 2017, because government started publishing this priority list by WHO in 2017. I hope I am clear to you all. Next thing. Yesterday somebody of you asked me a question कि ma'am please answer writing के लिए एक question दिया करो. So I am giving you a question for answer writing. You can submit that question over here. So the question is, how can creative economy boost employment या फिर can create employment generation in our economy? Comment. So you need to write the answer in 10 marks. Like 400 words you need to answer this, that how can creative economy boost India's employment generation. Comment. You can comment that in 400 words. Now let's start. What is creative economy? The topic was there in your Hindustan Times. So let's start with this topic. What are creative industries? Creative economy क्या होती है? Creative economy is some economies that are being carried forward by your creative industries. Now, what are creative industries? Creative industries are also known as orange economy. In creative industries में, in orange economy में, what all is the part? It is your design, your music, publishing, architect, film, crafts, visual arts, fashion, TV. I hope इससे सबको समझ में आ गया होगा what I am talking about. Next thing. What is the significance of creative economy? What is this creative economy? इसका significance क्या है? So, as far as the creative economy is concerned, it contributes 3.1% of the global GDP. Important data. If you are writing such kind of answers, this data can be quoted. In 2019, India's creative economy accounted for rupees 121 billion of exports. Export potential भी है इसमें, and India was the world's largest producer of films in 2022, no doubt about that. हर हफ्ते हमारे यहाँ पे कम से कम 3-4 फिल्म्स तो रिलीज होती ही हैं. Next thing, what are the benefits of creative economy? Benefits क्या होंगे? Obviously, economic export potential है. Therefore, Asian Development Bank की एक report थी that said that it has nearly, the creative economy has nearly contributed 8% in India's employment generation, very big factor. What are the spillover effects of the wider economy? इसके spillover effect भी है, सिर्फ एक सेक्टर के बढ़ जाने से उसके आसपास के कई सारे सेक्टर्स बढ़ जाते हैं, like tourism. You know, Mumbai's film city is also a hub for tourism as well. So therefore, tourism will also get enhanced by this creation of creative economy. Another sector is your education. Skill development hogi, agar skill development, especially this sector will help in generating various institutions for skill development if government give boost to the creative economy. Next thing is education and skill development. We have already talked about this. Other is urban development, obviously. Mumbai is so much developed. Why? Because it is the financial capital. It is generating maximum revenue as far as any other Indian state is concerned. Next thing, promotion of India's heritage and resources. Obviously, India की huge heritage और resources को this creative economy has helped कि ये बाकी सब तक भी जाए और balancing branding and soft power. So this is also a scene of soft power because India's movies are also being watched in Dubai or other overseas countries as well. Moving ahead. What are the challenges? If I will tell you what are the challenges, then the challenge is that creative economy is certainly sidelined because data nahi hai, infrastructure deficiencies hai, data insufficiencies hai. Therefore, government is not able to make policies. Another thing, there is shortage of reliable data, already talked about that, and they are devoid of innovative financing mechanisms because data nahi hai, innovative financing mechanism like your venture capital fund which is managed by SEBI, ये सब चीजें इन तक पहुंच ही नहीं पाती हैं. Another thing is your intellectual property vulnerabilities. यहाँ पे IP rights की चोरी बहुत आसानी से हो जाती है. That is what the problem is because proper policy नहीं है, policy framework नहीं है. Now, what are the initiatives that government has taken? The government has actually formed your National Film Development Corporation. You need not study that in detail. National Institute of Design. Scheme for promotion of culture of science and scheme for promotion of Indian classical music, SPIC-MECE, which is actually this is an event which actually happens in various educational institutions. Lastly, UNESCO's Creative City Network. I want to ask you one question. UNESCO declared Creative City of Films. Creative City of Films. किसको बोला है Creative City of Films? Which city has been declared as Creative City of Films? If somebody could answer, which is the Creative City of Films? Creative City of Films कौन सी है इंडिया में? I hope बड़ा easy है. कौन है? Everybody of you can tell. Creative City of Films is your Mumbai. Creative City of Gastronomy किसको बोला था? UNESCO. It is your Hyderabad. So you can see that this helps in developing soft power. World throughout can now see what is India progressing. We can show our cultural heritage through these initiatives or through creative economy. What should be done? जो कुछ भी challenges थे, we should actually do something to come up from those challenges. The first thing is policy creation. Policy creation के लिए data collection is very important. तो हमें data structures को strengthen करना होगा. We need to leverage the diversity and richness of India's history. We need to promote innovation and creative outputs, and we need to foster a culture of collaboration and creation among different stakeholders. Very simple. And then we need to address the gaps and challenges. मतलब policies or innovations को we need to keep in check. That's all for today. जो last का topic है, that is basically for your answer writing purpose because many of you are asking me, please give me, ma'am, please give me topics for writing answer. So your topic for today is creative economy only. That's it. That's all for today. Do you want to ask me anything or I should wind up the class? Please, if you like the class, then please like, share and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll just wind up. Okay. Thank you.